Good evening, this is Swastika Panda from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. Mars reportedly kidnapped 7 persons from Kirtanpally village under Maithili block in Malkangiri district last night. A team of experts led by World Bank member visits Hirakud Dam to inspect 3 sites for construction of an additional spillway. Justice Dhirendra Hiralal Waghela appointed next Chief Justice of Odisha High Court to take charge within 2 months. Traders who were on strike demanding VAT exemption call off stir after government decides to form panel to look into the matter. And Odisha government proposes Gopalpur-Digha coastal highway to ensure efficient rescue and relief operation during cyclones. Now the details. In a sensational development, Maoists have reportedly kidnapped 7 persons from Kirtanpally village under Maithili block in Malkangiri district late last night. Unconfirmed sources said 10 to 15 armed left-wing extremists abducted the villagers, including former vice chairman of Maithili block, Trinath Bhumia. However, the state government is yet to confirm the news. Meanwhile, after back-to-back Naxal violence in neighbouring Chhattisgarh for the last 3 consecutive days, the bordering districts of Odisha like Malkangiri and Koraput have been put on high alert. The security forces have intensified combing operations in their respective areas. The Ultras yesterday blew up an anti-landmine vehicle in Dantewada district of Chhattisgarh, bordering Malkangiri, killing 4 security men and injuring 7 others. The rebels had set ablaze at least 17 vehicles engaged in mining work in Kankesh district on Sunday. However, no one was hurt in the incident. Similarly, 7 Special Task Force personnel were killed and 10 others injured on Saturday when the Naxals ambushed them in the forest of Pidmal village in Sukma district. A 12-member team of experts today visited the Hirakud Dam to inspect the sites for construction of an additional spillway. The expert panel led by a World Bank member is scheduled to inspect 3 sites of the dam, of which 1 will be chosen for the construction. The team also comprises members of Central Water Commission, officials of State Water Department and engineers of the Hirakud Dam. The high-level panel is scheduled to hold a meeting this afternoon after completing the field visit. The additional spillway will be constructed for release of increased amount of floodwaters to ensure the dam's longevity. Taking note of the massive siltation and other related issues in the Hirakud reservoir where cracks have appeared due to lack of proper maintenance, the dam authorities have planned to construct more spillways. Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court Dhirendra Hiralal Waghela has been appointed as the next Chief Justice of Odisha High Court, a notification from Rashtrapati Bhavan said yesterday. President Pranab Mukherjee transferred him to Odisha High Court after consultation with the Chief Justice of India and directed him to assume office within 2 months, the notification said. Waghela will take charge from Justice Pradeep Kumar Mahanti, the acting Chief Justice of Odisha High Court. Mahanti had assumed office in March this year after elevation of Justice Amitav Roy to Supreme Court. Justice Waghela is scheduled to retire in August 2016. Born in 1954 at Rajkot in Gujarat, Justice Waghela began his legal practice in his hometown in November 1975 and was elevated to the bench of Gujarat High Court as an additional judge in September 1999. The Federation of All Odisha Traders Association, which was on strike over their demand of exemption of VAT on pulses, wheat and wheat products, yesterday called off their 5-day stir after the state government decided to form a committee to look into the matter. The 7-member panel will comprise 4 government officials and 3 from the traders' body. It will submit its report on the issue to the government within 3 months. The government will then decide the future course of action after going through the report, sources said. As negotiations with the state government yielded no fruitful results, the Federation had stopped importing pulses, wheat and wheat products since April 9th, demanding waiver of 5% value-added tax and imposition of 1% entry tax. The government had turned down the traders' demand, citing that the matter of imposition of entry tax on agricultural products is pending before the Supreme Court. However, the Federation refused to buy the argument and continued the strike. Apprehending trouble, Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare Department had decided to constitute a state-level committee to procure pulses in order to meet the scarcity arising out of the ongoing strike.
7 committee, 4 জন সরকারি পদাধিকারী রইবে এবং বিভিন্ন বিভাগের পদাধিকারী রইবে এবং 3 জন आम व्यवसायी महासंघर प्रतिनिधि रहिबे सेमाने यही जो समस्या रही से बाबद पुंखानुपुंख आलोचना करेंगे एवं तांकर रिपोर्ट 3 मास भितर 3 मास मध्य उपस्थापित करेंगे एवं से जो रिपोर्ट आधार रे आमे कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण करेंगे।
Odisha government has proposed a coastal highway connecting Gopalpur in Ganjam district to Digha in West Bengal to ensure efficient rescue and relief operation during cyclones. The proposal was discussed between Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Union Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari in New Delhi yesterday. He also demanded the centre to declare the highways connecting Jajpur and Jagat Singhpur as national highways and upgradation of road network in tribal-dominated districts and declaring them as national highways too. The other demands put forth by the CM included improving the 6 existing national highways in the state under the engineering, procurement and construction mode and augmenting allocation under ordinary repair fund to Rs 25 crore for the current year to keep the national highways in traffic-worthy condition. Sanction of 3 new bypasses near Bhavani Patna, Kotpad and Manamunda to ease traffic congestion and allocation of Rs 142.25 crore for early completion of the 900-meter Gurupriya Bridge near Bali Mela Reservoir was also discussed.
To construct a coastal highway in Odisha from Gopalpur to Digha for ensuring efficient rescue and relief operations during cyclones and to provide alternative economic opportunities to the population in those areas and allot balance of funds of Rs 142.25 crore for Gurupriya Bridge to ensure its early completion.
Health and Family Welfare Minister Atanu Sabyasachi Naik said yesterday that a committee probing the death of 3 pregnant women at Veer Surendra Sai Institute of Medical Science and Research, Vimsar in Burla, would submit its report by Thursday. He said appropriate action would be taken after receiving the report. The state government has appointed the expert committee to probe the deaths of 3 pregnant women at the institute on April 11th. The women died about 5 hours after undergoing cesarean section. While doctors suspected that the deaths occurred due to the side effect of medicines, there were allegations that the deaths were caused by negligence on the part of the attending doctors. The committee visited Vimsar on Sunday and questioned attending doctors and other staff while seizing medicines used during the surgery.
Drugs, medicine केवल से दिन आउरी अधिक मध्य सिजेरियन ऑपरेशन मध्य हेइची सेम मेडिसिन मध्य दिया हेइची एवं अन्य डिपार्टमेंट जो रोगी माने अछंती से माने मध्य सेम मेडिसिन सेही बैच सेही मेडिसिन व्यवहार करिसंती तेणु प्रकृत कारणटा कोन टोटल रिपोर्ट आसीबा पर ही जणा पड़ियो.
Lauding his unique artwork titled Tree of Life, the state government yesterday felicitated Pattachitra artist Bhaskar Mahapatra at a function in Bhubaneswar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had gifted the painting to French President François Hollande during his tour to the European country. Culture and Tourism Minister Ashok Chandra Panda and Secretary Arvind Padhi felicitated Mahapatra. They said Mahapatra has made the state proud by his excellent work. Interestingly, Mahapatra was unaware of the fact that his painting is attracting so much of global attention. The Tree of Life was created on a silk cloth and Mahapatra used traditional natural colors in the painting.
ये जो ट्री ऑफ लाइफ गछटी मु करथिली जे जगन्नाथंकर नवकलवल भावना को नेकरी मु करथिली जे ये पेंटिंग ता एते सुंदर लागिवो लोकन को प्रशंसा मु पाइबी बोलिका मु जानि नथिली.
After identification of Daru of Lord Sudarshan, Gadakuntunia village near Balakati on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar has suddenly turned into a pilgrim spot. Hundreds of devotees from across the state have thronged the place to have a glimpse of the holy tree. People were found offering worship to the tree from a distance as police put barricades around it. On the other hand, work for Yagya Pandal and makeshift rest house of Banajaga team are going on. Senior servitors Shotriya Brahman, Vishwa Basu and Vidyapati are scheduled to reach the spot by this evening to perform the Yagya tomorrow. The Daru will be then cut down by a silver axe. The state today celebrated the Odia New Year and Mahabisubha Sankranti, locally known as Pona Sankranti, with fervour and gaiety. The day marks the beginning of the new year in the traditional Hindu solar calendar. On this day, the sun enters the sidereal Aries or Mesha Rashi. It generally falls on 14th or 15th of April. The new almanac is introduced from this day. On this particular day, a small earthen pot filled with water is hung on a basil or tulsi plant. A hole at the bottom of the pot allows the water to fall on the plant, representing rain. The flour of chatuva or horse gram, along with banana, curd, bale is consumed by Orias after offering it to the tulsi plant. Special offerings are also made to Shalagram, Shivalinga and Hanuman. People all over the state worship Hanuman on this day and celebrate it as his birthday. Another popular festival known as Chaiti Parba of goddess Tarini falls on this day. Famous Tarini shrine at Ghattagaon in Keonjhar district is decked up to celebrate this festival. The Sunabesh of the goddess will be performed today. In view of heavy crowd, the district administration has made special arrangements for smooth conduct of the festival. Similarly, Sambalpur town is gearing up to celebrate Hanuman Jayanti today. But controversy over displaying traditional weapons on the day still prevails as the district administration has put ban on such a practice. However, the local Hanuman Jayanti committee is adamant on exhibiting the weapons as a mark of tradition. The committee also moved the High Court over slapping of Section 144 during the celebrations.
हनुमान जयंती समन्वय कमिटी जो अच्छा सभापति संपादक अन्य कर्मकर्ता सागर जिला पुलिस प्रशासन गोटे सौहार्दपूर्ण परिवेश आलोचना हो आम तरफ अनुरोध कराई हनुमान जयंती समय कौन प्रकार खंडा कि अन्य अस्त्र जोटा बारण कराई न धरिया आम आशा करूँ से भाया अस्त्र किसी समय धरवे ना और शांतिपूर्ण भाव में सहायता हे प्रशासन सागर सहयोग कर प्रशासन जहाँ अनुरोध है अनुरोध को रक्षा करवा और गोटे सौहार्दपूर्ण बंधुत्वपूर्ण परिवेश सहायता आसो और शांतिपूर्ण भाव में सब सर हनुमान जयंती प्रशासन समय शांति श्रृंखला रक्षा करने जो आमर पुलिस व्यवस्था है 10 जन डीएसपी रैंक अफिसर सुपरविजन दायित्व दिखाई 26 जन इन्स्पेक्टर से मोबिलाइज होती 34 प्लाटून फोर्स डिप्लॉयमेंट है बाद सब इन्स्पेक्टर एसी रैंक अफिसर 112 जन मोबिलाइज होती थाना जो कन्स्टेबल आम अवस्था भी देते होमगार्ड कन्स्टेबल होमगार्ड मिसिकी पाखापाखि 250 जन ड्यूटी मुतयन कर
पारंपरिक अस्त्र शस्त्र माने आमर जोटा गदा अच्छी मुदगल अच्छी बनोटी अच्छी हाँ खंडा सब आखड़ा मैंने लेकिन जी आदिवासी भौणी मैंने से पारंपरिक अस्त्र शस्त्र धरिक आसवे आ पारंपरिक अस्त्र शस्त्र कौटा को आईन मना करनी आ जो अस्त्र शस्त्र से धरिक आसवे कौन से आर्म्स एक्ट कि कौन से एक्ट से मना नहीं किसी समस्या उठबनी या प्रशासन एक डर जदि किसी है से प्रशासन ही दायी रहा कहलु आप आखड़ा कमिटी मान संपर्क करूँ और आखड़ा कमिटी जो निर्णय नब से आम राजी अच्छू ता एगेंस्ट आम हाईकोर्ट को जाइचु हाईकोर्ट आईन नहीं और हाईकोर्ट से दाखल हो
The excise of revenue is apprehended to take a hit this year after the state government reduced the offer price as per the new excise policy. According to the new policy, offer price from the beer companies had been reduced by 20% while it is 10% in the field of India-made foreign liquor. Similarly, offer price from the retail traders has been reduced from 25 to 18%. Such a move has forced the brewers to keep away from signing pact with the State Beverage Corporation to supply wine this year. But this has prompted the government to cancel license of the liquor units. According to sources, the government had earned rupees 2,000 crore revenue from the wine business last year, while it aimed at increasing the rate of revenue to rupees 500 crore this year.
प्लेयर मानकर जो ऑफर प्राइस जाऊ कहते जोटा कि से दियंती इंडिया मेड फॉरेन लिकर केस रे 10% कमिबो एवं बियर केस रे 20% कम ये कमिबाटा को नेइकरी से माने बोधे वर्तमान आसुना एग्रीमेंट करने कॉर्पोरेशन संगे लाइसेंस का विड्रॉ कर दिया।
Even if 2 months have passed, the Odisha government is yet to implement the centre's new directive about managing funds of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, MGNREGS. The centre, in its order, had issued advisory to all the state asking them to follow the new rules from April 1st. The February directive followed after an employee of Belpara block in Balangir district was arrested on charges of hacking the MGNREGS website and withdrawing lakhs of rupees from the accounts of 2 government departments. The accused, after accessing the user ID and passwords of the departments, had opened 31 fake beneficiary accounts. He too had obtained the Digital Signature Certificate DSC by presenting fake documents. Let's hear from the government officials what they have to say on this matter.
बर्तमान जाए जेहेतु बायोमेट्रिक सिस्टम आम एपर्यंत प्रोक्योर करनु एपर्यंत से आरंभ ना ना एप्रिल लागू जाए करा विषय आम डिटेल इंस्ट्रक्शन वी आर वेटिंग to receive from state government.
This process is going on. Once the biometric device and digital signature will come from the government of India, then we will start. But already we give the instruction to all the BDOs.
Before wrapping up the headlines once again, Mars reportedly kidnapped 7 persons from Kirtanpale village under Maithili block in Malkangari district last night. A team of experts led by World Bank member visits Hirakud Dam to inspect 3 sites for construction of an additional spillway. Justice Dhirendra Hiralal Waghela appointed next Chief Justice of Orissa High Court to take charge within 2 months. Traders who were on strike demanding VAT exemption call off stir after government decides to form panel to look into the matter. And Orissa government proposes Gopalpur-Digha coastal highway to ensure efficient rescue and relief operation during cyclones. Thank you for watching. Good night.